So today I'm recreating Nina Park's makeup look, or it's kind of inspired by, but with a drugstore and affordable products. So if you're interested, then please keep on watching. I'm gonna start with the Essence Drop of Sunshine Highlighting Drops, because in all of her makeup, skin is always looking super healthy, very glowy, but not greasy, not wet. And this product, it's perfect for that. Also, it's so affordable, and it's one of my favorite makeup products from drugstore. Especially if you have dry skin, you need to try this. If you are oily, you don't need this product. Like that, you can immediately see the difference in my skin. You can see my under eyes today are quite bad, very dark, so I'm gonna use the famous one from Catrice Under Eye Brightener Instant Awake in the shade Light Rose. This is maybe a little bit too light for me, for my dark under eyes, so I should pick up the darker shade of this. So I'm just placing it where I have that darkness. Also, I've done a video on how to cover dark under eyes and hollowness, so you can check that out. It was a recent video. And before I'm gonna go to the concealer, I'm gonna apply a base, and I'm contemplating which one to use. So here I have from Revlon Serum Tint. And then from Maybelline Lifter Plump and Glow. Because this is more recent, I'm gonna use this one. Also, it's gonna give me a little bit of color because it's the shade is a bit too dark. But because the formula is so sheer, you can make it work. You're gonna be able to see the skin through the product, which is very important. We want that very natural, healthy skin, but you can see the makeup. It's not like no makeup trend. My skin looks stunning now that I've used these two products together. I haven't done that before, and I'm quite impressed. And now I'm gonna go in with contour, which is from Catrice, the new release. It's Sculpt and Charm Contour Stick, and it's beautiful because it's so pigmented and so easy to apply. You can see how creamy it is, and it's a true cool toned shade. Although if you are olive, this may turn a little bit more reddish in undertone, just so you know. And I'm gonna use actually a smaller brush for the application of this contour, and I'm just gonna contour very softly my nose, underneath my lip, and then my chin and my jawline. You can also stretch it down to the neck a little bit. So basically, with a contour, we just want to bring dimension back to the face in a very softly manner. Also, I'm just gonna go straight on my forehead because I don't have any product there, so I don't worry that I'm gonna remove the foundation underneath. Before anything else, I'm gonna use the Milani. This is the best, in my opinion, from drugstore that I have so far tried. Eyeshadow primer, very similar to the, in my opinion at least, to the primers, the Urban Decay eyeshadow primers potion. I'm gonna use that same contour stick on my crease. It's early in the morning, I drank my coffee, but I'm a little bit slow. I need to hype myself up a little bit because I know that otherwise I speak super slowly and it's very boring, so I'm trying, right? Then if you want to, you can also use a bronzer, and for the sake of this video, I'm so pale that the contour does its job. I don't need any bronzer right now, but I'm gonna do it anyway, but maybe a little bit less, just for a little bit of warmth as well. I'm gonna actually continue with the blush because I'm gonna reapply it. This is from Catrice Blush and Charm Multi-Stick. This is not that long wearing, so you really need to apply a lot and then reapply maybe even apply a powder blush on top, but it's really beautiful shade and I think it's so in the style of Nina Park. Also, I'm applying blush where it suits me because, you know, Nina Park, it's all about very natural makeup and she always applies blushes in the most natural way. So she also applies blushes like that. And this is where I usually tend to get the redness, but I don't like it there. So I prefer to conceal that part and just apply it on the apples of my cheeks. Now I'm gonna go in with the concealer, and this one is, in my opinion, you can check the video. I've done a thorough comparison to the Estee Lauder new Double Wear concealer, but this one is from Rimmel, the Multitask Concealer, and it's in the shade 20 Fair. So I'm using the smallest amount. I don't want to apply too much. Also, this is self-setting concealer, so it's perfect. You don't need to set it, especially if you have problem with your under eyes looking super dry and cakey after applying the powder. Then I'm just applying it also where I feel I need a little bit more of that brightness, so I'm basically using it almost as a highlighter as well. And then I'm gonna use also from Catrice, the Glass-like highlighter stick. This is amazing. It's in the shade Keep It Glassy. Then from my finger, because I melted with the body temperature, I'm just gonna press it down. And it gives me that gorgeous wet almost looking skin. So I'm so sorry if you don't know this brand. This is Claressa, also from Evelyn, which is super affordable. The under eye coffee blurring powder, something like that. It's also very good, so if you have more dry skin. Otherwise, Fit Me from Maybelline if you have more oily skin. You have many now, these kind of a blurring loose powders that are actually quite good from drugstore. I don't want to apply too much. I'm not going over that highlighter. Right now, I haven't yet found like my perfect brow product from drugstore, but I'm using Infallible Brows from L'Oréal Paris in the shade Blonde. Otherwise, I love this product. The only thing is the shade is not there completely. So as far as I can see, she just fills in the brows. They're not like laminated, they are not very glued down, but they are not very fluffy either. I just feel that she keeps them like looking filled in but neat, but not overly done. They stay quite natural, I would say. So I'm just gonna fill them in a little bit and then brush them through, and that's it. So like that. And then for the brow gel, I really like the laminating gel from L'Oréal Paris or the Maybelline Super Log Brow Gel. They look more neat, more put together, and they're not gonna move around that much throughout the day. I don't have that many of drugstore eyeshadows, or if I have them, then they are more kind of a special shades. So, but I have this palette from Catrice. This is the Diamond Treasures Cream to Powder Eyeshadow. Love this one. I actually use this one quite a lot. And then from Kiko, Bright Duo Eyeshadow in the little shade 6. But I think that I should go with the Kiko. I feel it's more, you know, Nina Park. I'm using the taupey shade in my crease to look like my hooded eyes are not that bad or prominent. And I can see that she always uses eyeshadow underneath, so in between lower lashes as well. So I'm gonna use a smaller brush and I'm gonna apply that taupey shade here as well. It's very subtle. And then with my finger, that golden shade across my eyelid. This is so so finely milled. It's actually really beautiful. It's not too much in your face. She applies the highlighter in the inner corner. So I think this can qualify for a drugstore. It's from Judy Doll. I hope so. So the previous video was Nina Parks inspired tiny wing with on a hooded eyes. So I'm actually gonna do this super quickly. I'm recommending one product. Oh, here it is. It's from Maybelline and it's the new Sculpting Sticks 2-in-1 eyeliner in the shade Smooth Espresso. So I'm using this one for that liner. Just go in between your lashes with this kind of a liner and then just create the tiniest wing in the outer corner. So I've done exactly the same thing as in that video, only that I've used a liquid eyeliner in the outer corner, just in the outer corner, the NYX one. But now I'm just gonna use a little bit more of that Maybelline eyeliner, just a little bit, the tiniest bit in between eyelashes, and then smudge it out. Just to define the lower eye. So also Nina Park tends to not apply on the waterline anything if it's more daily, more natural makeup. But if it's more for a night time, then she also apply eyeliner in the waterline. So choose whatever you want. Actually, for my eye shape, because they are quite hooded, I just think that I need a little bit of nude eyeliner in my waterline. So always tailor the makeup trends to your needs. So the eyelashes are always very natural, but defined. I'm gonna use the Sky High primer. If you by any chance haven't seen that video, it got now 67,000 views, I believe, because I don't use mascara anymore on daily basis. And you can check that video out. I'm sorry, I'm just recommending all the videos, but you know, if I've already done a content on different topics, I don't want to waste my time in this one. And then I'm just using the brush for the mascara, like a small fan brush, to go through my eyelashes. From Rimmel, the Lasting Finish Lip Liner in the shade Cappuccino. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna overline only in the center part of my lips. This is way too sharp. This is the magic lip brush from Real Techniques. It's the lip smudge. Stretch it a little bit further down. Actually, this shade is just gorgeous. And then I'm gonna use my powder and I'm gonna seal that in. Leave the liner from Maybelline in the shade on it. This is very long lasting. But I'm keeping that outer edge smudged out. I love it. I'm already loving these lips. And now I need a red, something red on my lips. So I have a red lipstick from drugstore. And it's from L'Oréal Paris. It's a matte resistance in 420. And I'm just gonna actually apply this on the back of my hand. Like that. Then use a fluffy brush that is synthetic. And then apply it in the center of your lips. You can also use a little bit of the finger, like that. It needs to be soft. Also from the new launch from Catrice, a Fila Supreme Lip Gloss in the shade Misbehave. My lips are so dry, as my skin, so I need gloss on my lips, but if it's too glossy, you can tap it out. Then you can go back in with that concealer and just clean up a little bit the edges. Of course, we want to seal everything in. Aqua Splash Grip Fixing Spray, just to get a little bit of that glow back to the face. And then, as I promised, I'm gonna reapply the blush because it faded a little bit. If you want to really lock in everything, use this spray. This is from L'Oréal Paris. You probably already all know this one. It's like a hairspray but for your face. It's not pleasant, but it works. I don't have it anymore. No. Ooh. Ooh. I hate it. Oh, but it really helps. Now that's it. This is the finished look. What do we think? I actually love it. I think it's so Nina Parks style. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then don't forget to like, subscribe, hype the video. It's completely free, but you help me out so much, so that video can be pushed out into the YouTube space. Have a lovely day and see you in my next video. Bye.